Welcome back to the channel, guys. Sunday, 6 a.m. We've got a large Americano in the hand, sun's on the face, life's good. We're back with another banger. We've got a full week in the life. We're travelling to Marbella, we've got some updates on the leg, we've got in-person check-ins, we've got training, we've got photo shoots. It's all happening. We're into a morning of check-ins and we're going to kick off with a fasted walk on the local gaff. If anybody remembers, this is where it all began. This is where the channel began. This is where the first YouTube video got filmed. So always nice coming back here and just walking around the streets and just, remembering the preps, getting 20,000 steps in a day, remembering how I was feeling on them preps. Remember when I was building the business, when I'd come out for a breather and some fresh air, and when I was studying nutrition, going through numerous exams to be a nutritionist, the job lot really. And this is where it all began. So it's fucking good to be back. It's always good to be back. Great memories. Phase one of Sunday's work block done. 11 o'clock. So I'm just taking myself off now for what is my usual 90-minute zone 2. Reminiscing of the days with the boys in Dubai where we used to do a 90-minute run. Almond croissant, watermelon juice after. It's coming, manifest it. But for today it's going to be 90 minutes on the C2, which is not the most fun, but definitely builds up mental resilience and character. I've had a little bit of a realisation coming back to the UK of how much I actually love coaching. And I think, Dubai is glamorised, it's the best place in the world for online coaching, keyword being online. For me, I just love the interaction with clients and the in-person element, and I miss that so much, and I've had so much of that here in the UK. And I had a call with my mental performance coach on Friday, and what I talk around in that call is how I'm feeling, mentally, physically. Is everything going where it needs to be? And we've just finished the foundational phase. He asked me a question what's the 5-year vision? It scares me how big my 5-year vision is, and this is another reason why I'm starting these eps. Is I want to take you along the journey, and I want to look back at these videos in 5 years and be wow. Look at how far I've come. Just like I do now on the channel. 5-year vision for me has become so real here that I can almost touch, smell it and feel it. And a huge part of that is the in-person part of it. So that might be a little clue as to what that 5-year vision may be. I'm a natural trainer. I'm not an online coach. I'm a trainer. I love being in person with clients. I love training fucking hard with them. I love improving the skill in the gym, the composure, the accuracy, the tempo. So yeah. This trip home to the UK has relit a fire like never before, and I think a lot of people come back to the UK and I can't wait to get back to Dubai, albeit I can't, but at the same time that's just simply for routine. That's just simply to have my own apartment, that's just simply to be in the sun again. And I do love Dubai, but this trip has been fucking incredible so far. And a huge part of why it's been incredible has been the in-person part with the clients. It opens doors of where that passion is for me, which, needs to be explored. How that will be explored, you'll see. That is another photo shoot peak gone literally just to perfection. Colin's just in his shoot there. Honestly, absolutely buzzing with it. It's 6 p.m. on a Sunday. We did meal by meal updates yesterday. And this is the importance when peaking a client and, the final day before the shoot, if they're absolutely shredded looking at a meal by meal, because he got fuller and fuller and fuller. And we decided in the final meal just to back off a little bit because he had a super early shoot. Finish his meals at 7, cut his water off, cut his salt off. Look at this. Fucking hell. You've all seen Colin's result, right? I've shown you, but look at how he looked this morning. This was before any food. He's not sent me any B-roll from his actual shoot yet, but oh my god, dry, hard as fuck. Look, full as that's literally, I couldn't be any happier with that. If you kind of look, one sec, this was him this morning. Look at this, peeled out his fucking skull. Look how tight his midsection is. The thing is, he's got a super sensitive midsection. So to get this out, we did pull water at 7 and then just small little natural diuretics implemented. Look, you can see he struggles to engage it. That's not because he's flat, because we've loaded in, well over 1,500 gram of carbs over the last few days. It's just a breathing element. You can see when he breathes, look at that, boom. Look at the detail when he turns, look at that. When he turns to the back, boom, Christmas tree. The fullness there is crazy, considering this is fasted. So all we did is just carbs, fluids, espresso this morning, and job done. But at 6 p.m. on a Sunday, we've got yogurt bowl, and then I'm off to see my dad. This is the yogurt bowl. We've got berries, whey, dark chocolate chip Snacker Jacks, elite. But wrapping up a day, I love to work Sundays just because you just get ahead, you're undisturbed, so it's nice. But we're almost there, and then into a busy Monday tomorrow, so I'll see you in the morning.
So these are the 3 things I want you to do. One, identify the point of rotation. Identify the axis. Now,
it never shows your face. Come on, bring your face.
Why? I'm trying to avoid it.
Off to get his bloods done before we head back to Marbella. Make sure everything's ticking. So we're down at Yorkshire Bloods.
Yorkshire Blood Works.
Yorkshire Blood Works. Full panel going in, even for Claudia. Make sure we're...
iron levels.
Yeah, Claudia's iron levels are definitely low, and I'm just genuinely having a checkup. I like to do this every 3 months, so it's just good to review and see where the markers are at, so let's see.
I stuck with my govy, there's no gimmicks in my name. The ones that talk a good game are never in the game. But if by any chance this rap shit just doesn't take, I'm back to working TSBs like I'm Juju J.
Tuesday, trim secured, grown the beard back, we finally got there. I always travel to a barber's called Chambers in Sheffield. Absolute beasts. Look at the beard, it's back. We've got the modern mullet and we've got an exciting day. So Sam's on his way down now. Sam Brown, long-term client. So we've got an in-person push session. He's 10 days out. So we're going to run through some posing and we're going to have a look at him. But, you know, how do you stay in shape while you're on the move? I've got rice cakes, I've got a tub of peanut butter, I've got my banana, pissed off though because I forgot my honey, and I'm carrying a fucking blade. So, you know, there is a way. I just packed these earlier, saves me going home. You know, Sam's going to be arriving in the next hour, so what I'll do is use my time wisely, eat this, get to the gym early, and then get some steps in and get back to clients on WhatsApps. I'm giving this a bang and making the most of the £1.79 monsters. Ultra Vice Guava. I keep seeing my client Zach Colwell put this on his story, so if this is shit, Zach, this is to you, bro, because you've cost me a monster, but let's see. Pre-workout going in and a big push session down at S20. There we have it. Little sandwich. Eight clean reps, let's go. Easy, keep them arms nice and tight. Good. Yep. There we go. Come on. Yep. Drive. Easy. Right, big set. Good. 8 to beat. Come on. 8. Come on, work now. I'm with you. Yeah, drive. Partials. Come on. Go again. Yeah, 5 like that. Half reps. 1. Go again. 2. Go again. 3. And again. 2 more. 4. Yeah, 1 more. 5. Solid. Let's go. Nice and smooth. Very good. Air out, take your time. Yeah, fucking nice, really nice, yeah, good. Remember what I said about the back? Show him. That's your main fucking strength, bro. Yeah, good. Reset, go back into it. Yeah, because they're going to tell you to reset numerous times. Come back in. Yeah. Tense your hands. Open up, open up, open up. Yeah, now come back round. This is your struggling shot. Get them feet right, get your core tight. Yeah, that, bro, that's the shot. That's your shot, that one. Now come back round to the front.
This one, yeah?
Yeah, you just think now. Think, always lead with, yeah, you're there. Now we flip it. Yeah, very nice. Now we come back round, that's sick. Yeah. All it is, it'll be a different loading strategy. Compete Saturday, we'll load Wednesday, Thursday, back off Friday, dry you out. Ooh, slippers that. Mine. Just like that, we're off again. UK trip done. Marbella 2.0. Bigger and better. Let's go.
You're looking pale.
Not for long. Definitely hotter, innit? 26 degrees, 9 PM. Get the rental, back to the apartment, and then we're up and at 'em at 5. Touchdown Marbella, 7:30. Didn't even make it to supermarkets last night because the luggage was a little delayed, so we didn't get in until 11:15. Up straight away, into the whip we've got this time, Audi A1. Stayed in a beautiful complex, I'll show you this a little bit later on, but we've got a shoot to get to. Time to meet the boys now down at Oxygen where we're shooting. Guys look fucking incredible. Incredible. Physiques like these today make me miss bodybuilding. I'm going to show you. Side shot, yeah.
Out in the six, I'm a national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Capo and leader got habits together. Like couples vacation, they packing together. Like rushing to finish, then slap it together. The charges like COVID, they'll catch it together. They hate me so much, it's a sickening thing. They must have heard wrong on the call. I sent them a
The boy band's back together, innit?
Oh yes, mate. We even got matching gear on today, mate.
Matching two pieces. We're not fucking ashamed of it
I'll tell you
either.
what, we also could have had the matching shoes on as well.
Yeah, that would have been embarrassing.
That would have been terrible. I literally didn't wear them on purpose.
Morning shoot done with Gillam and Jill. Now we're going to grab some breakfast before the usual Friday antics, which is actually a beach club again.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a beach club Friday, but
There'll be no,
we are back and there will be no stone left unturned.
There'll be no fucking coconuts either. We're not messing around with coconuts. We've been strictly advised by the Belgian boys it's beers only, so we best line the stomachs. Little flat white and a Biscoff biscuit. Brian's had what you had? Come on. Egg.
Quinoa, egg, chicken, better. Get that in your diet, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Beetroot.
Beetroot, same as me. Broccoli. Honey mustard.
All sorts going off in here.
And then a full sugar for his coffee.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Are you eating the Biscoff biscuit?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm gonna say.
But you're not on 3-1, 3-2 calories a day, you don't eat a biscuit.
Exactly. And finally, we've had a minute to breathe. Saturday, the chill day, the last reset and recharge before Marbella Madness kicks off tomorrow. So I thought I'd show you the gaff. We're in an area which is called Mijas. Again, so we've come exactly where we were last time, but just a little bit further down the mountain in these new apartments. And wow, they're beautiful. This is like the view. I'm gonna show you this now. So these are the ones below us. Look at the size of the gardens they've got. This one's got like a hot tub in it, hot tub there, and then beds, and this usually gets the sun all day. So you've got the golf course there. People were playing golf on this morning. And then this is like at the top of a mountain. Like Oxygen's just down this mountain. This is like the spot we've got. Really nice balcony. Sit on there in the morning, have a coffee. Again, you might remember the sunrise from the previous apartment. Remember those mountains from the last episodes? That's literally there. They're like these little green buildings, and then look at how like open plan this is. You've got like a huge settee there, nice seating area there. Kitchen's massive, really modern as well, like they're brand new. And then you've got bathrooms, might be in a bit of attacking to be honest, but you got the bathrooms here, which are nice. You've got Claudia's dressing room in here. Then you've got main bedroom. Big wardrobes here, another ensuite there. But we've just had an hour of sun there, well, a few hours of sun. Obviously got here yesterday straight into the client photo shoot. And then we had a day at Max Beach and then went out for dinner in the evening. So it's been non-stop. Sent all the Marbella lads a 7-day structure leading into shoot this morning as well, so they know exactly what's coming. Of course, they're going to be checking in every single day now, so it's all subject to change, but just nice for them to come over and know exactly, right, okay, this is what day I'm doing what, this is when I'm loading, this is what I'm training, this is when I'm, adjusting training in terms of reps and reserve. So they've got literally everything covered, which is good. I'm going to show you the gym here as well. I'm not going to use the gym's pretty shit, but the recovery room here is wild, the sauna, the steam room, so I'm going to get in there as well. But yeah, Marbella, feels good to be back. What's the fridge saying then? When it's peak week for the boys, we've got some Coke Zero. These cost me £22, by the way, 22 euros. Premium visual dates. We've got some bananas, some eggs, got some chicken, got some salmon. And then of course, when you come to Marbella, you've got to get fresh watermelon. Some wine, which actually comes with every Airbnb. But we're actually going to get in touch with the owner of this and try and bring Crunch over next summer. See if we can get a good price for a few months, because we just love Marbs in the summer. So eat some watermelon and then 60 minutes cardio and into the sauna tonight. If you can't read what that says, it says Vicente Bikini has officially entered the villa, which means that It's in the Love Island villa and everybody's wearing it. So, proud of Claudia. She's in the shower, so she can't hear me, but big moves for a brand. That was a vision and a brand that she's worked relentless on for the last 2 years. It's only 2 years old. So, remember what I always say, input equals output. And she's on a mission. So, it's good to see she's getting recognised. That's 60 minutes zone 2 cardio. Boxed off, sweaty. This is the gym. It's not bad actually. Got a few bikes, techno gym, a few treadmills. I just did cross trainer there to mimic running, seeing as I'm out of the game again. I won't bore you with that. And then we've got whatever this is. I like to get a sweat on every day, so whoa, that's 60 minutes in the bag. Now I'm going to show you the sauna and the steam room. Watch this for a gaff. Access granted. Soak up in here. What an absolute spot. Give this a little wide. Oh, he's getting steamy. Wow. Sauna in here. Size of that. That's what we're after. Oh, recovery is going to be on point this week. Steam room here as well. 20 minutes in here. A little bit of recovery, but I think it's worthwhile having a little update on myself. Obviously, the last couple of weeks had the good news that I could get back into running, and then after the second run, I think you could tell my response after that second run, it just didn't feel right. So I don't know if it was the pain in the same area. It seemed a lot lower on my left leg. It was on the same leg. Just seemed like very similar aching pain. So did the hop test the next day and I could feel it straight away, but it wasn't in the same position. It was like further down my ankle, which tells me it's the tendon just getting used to running again. But I sat down and I thought, do you know what, like, I head to Marbella in a few days. The focus is going to be on, you know, bodybuilding training with the team and with the clients. We're going to be lifting a lot of weights. I'm going to be very busy, so, you know, the ability to be able to run when I'm in the mountains in Mias at the minute is limited. Of course, there's some treadmills there that I could hit some miles on, but I just think for me, with me heading back to Dubai, it's probably the best that, you know, I get an MRI when I'm back there and just make sure that, look, everything's good to go, rather than getting this close now and starting to run and make the injury worse. So no running for the next few weeks, focus on just strength training, the rehab on my leg, and just being a fucking good coach. You know, I'm not the priority at the minute, the clients are, so, you know, I'm just getting it in when I can. I think for the last like 2 years in that transition away from bodybuilding, I was getting up, I was training, bang, 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 7 days a week, whether it was high rocks, whether it was a run, whether it was weights. And like these last couple of weeks and months, like being back in the UK, being back in Marbella, being here now, I'm like, do you know, like I've gone back to the old BenBray where I just used to get up, you know, have an electrolyte, get into WhatsApps, get into check-ins. Obviously I'm still studying in the morning and things, but like, you know, just really being on the money with the business side, which is, feels fucking good, man. You can probably see from my Instagram, I'm back. A lot of in-person check-ins with clients, a lot of content through YouTube, and I just feel like, you know, for us to really get into that next level and for the vision to come to life in NewGen, it's just going to require, you know, me pulling back a little bit on my own fitness goals, which is fine. I'm happy with that. I'll still always train. You know, I'll run, I'll lift weights, I'll take a high rocks off at some point, but, you know, the goal with NewGen at the minute and getting that to where it needs to be and I know that it can get to is the main priority. So I'm happy with that and I'm content with that. So I'll still stay in elite level shape. You know me, standards high and all that. I'll still tick boxes. I'm not going to sit eating McDonald's. I still eat perfect. But just really digging deep now to get the business, get the personal brand, get the team where we need to get to, because the growth so far this year has been crazy. And I know a lot of people say that, but I genuinely mean that. From a team perspective, we are absolutely crushing it. So input, you know, always equals output. So stay consistent, whether it happens in a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year. You know, never quit, because you just got to keep putting one foot in front of another, and that goes for life, business and everything. Never fucking quit. Is this what heaven looks like? The whole way to heaven?
Maybe. Wow, look at that. This is the life.
Vision board. They say with everything in life, you know, what did my dad say to me? With everything that went off in Dubai at the start of the year, and in the Middle East, there's always a blessing. I think one of the blessings is the vision board got a lot bigger than it, Claude.
Did indeed.
What? Big fat pad in Marbella for the summer.
For sure.
That's the vision. 9 months of the year in Dubai, 3 months in Spain, because we fell in love with it, haven't we?
Yeah.
I just think the climate, everything is unbelievable. The biggest week of my career, the biggest week in NewGen history. The boys are all arriving in Marbella. Any coach watching this will know these are the days that you once prayed for.
That you
So
live
for me, you just lean into it. There's no pressure because the study, the hours that we've put in, the experience that we've got over the career will deliver on the day. All the boys will be looking absolutely on the money. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited not just for the shoot, I'm excited for all the boys to network together, like-minded people travelling from all over the world to spend time, showcase the physique, showcase the hard work, and strap in for the next step. I know I've done a lot of talking in this episode, but as I said, I'm not here to chase views. I'm here to document a journey, me and NewGen and the boys, and the clients, which you see, and Claudia. Yeah, Claudia.
NewGen and the boys plus one girl.
Yeah, next week will be history, not just for NewGen, but for the fitness industry, putting us on the map and showing everybody in the modern era of coaching what fucking coaching is
Already on
about.
the map.
Yeah. Results, changing lives, high impact, none of all this other bullshit. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, like and subscribe. I've had about 5 subscribers this month, so support.
Give it a boost.
I'll see you in the next one.